Reed.
Tebow. He's running all the way back to the left to the 5-yard line, stretches it out. That's Anthony D. He gets out to the 25. He breaks another tackle to the 30, the 35, the 40, 50, the 45, the 40, 30, 25. There's nobody near him.
No flags.
What a play!
Anthony D goes the distance. D stands for distance. Come the Clippers. On the low block, kick out downtown. Yahtzee. By Landry, double 0, 0-on-0. Caruso from downtown knocks down a triple.
Pitch. Face hit left field. Austin Suchecki gets it done.
In front of the goal mouth, they jump for it. The header finds the back of the net. Hadley Commode with a spectacular play.
Welcome to the campus here at Bishop Guertin High School, home of the Cardinals. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures, and you are watching live on the Highlight Guy. I'm joined by the head man for the Bishop Cardinals, head coach Will Horn. Coach, thanks for joining us here on the Highlight Guy. As always, a couple of softball questions for you. You had a tough loss against a Goffstown team. It was a close back-and-forth game. How quickly were you guys able to turn the page and start thinking about this Nashua South team?
Well, it's not necessarily so much about turning the page, but really just looking, reflecting, on things that we could have did better and how you can improve at this time of the year.
Yeah.
It's definitely the time of the year where we have to improve. Constant improvement is the goal, regardless if it's wins or losses. We just got to make sure that, we're stepping in the right direction. And, Friday's loss was tough. We knew that there were some things that they did well defensively against us, but some things that we wish we could have had back. And now we're here to Tuesday.
That's a great segue into my next question. Thanks for sharing that. What are some things that you have to work on, but what are some things you're liking about your Cardinal team coming in here at 500 on the season, but pretty much have sewn up potentially a postseason berth? What do you like about your guys?
The energy and the growth.
Yeah.
The energy and the growth. These kids come to practice every single day with a passion for this game. They match my type of energy that I bring on the sideline. They're bringing it every single day to practice. They're excited to see each other. They're excited to hang out after practice. So definitely energy and then growth. I'm seeing a lot of growth from guys. Like we talked last time we talked about kind of football, fall sports rust. A lot of that's shaking off now. And we're just looking for guys to really step in and fill their roles and be ready for a playoff run.
This is a rivalry game, make no mistake. Two teams in the same city going at it. Bishop Guertin, Nashua High. For years, there was just the one high school. Have you talked about that rivalry with this Nashua team, or does that really matter and you're kind of just looking for your position in the postseason at this point?
Honestly, it's not much we talked about with it. We got a lot of Nashua kids. You don't really need to talk about it. These kids have played with them. They've played, play against each other. They see each other at the Y. They see each other, at the mall. Like these are kids that you don't have to talk about a rivalry. They want to beat each other. They're going to show up and they're going to bring their best, and we know we're going to bring ours too. We're excited.
That's great perspective. They have a young man named Josh Caruso. I know you know all about him. He's a candidate for Player of the Year. What do you have to do to kind of slow him down? Or is it more, he's going to get his and we got to stop everybody else? What's kind of the game plan and the mindset going in, trying to have success tonight with your team?
Yeah, I mean, he's a senior now. I've seen him here at this level for a number of years, and it feels like 7 years I've been playing against him, and there's not much you can do with him because now he's a senior. He knows how to handle the different pressures and the double teams and the face guards. Just got to play our game. We got to play our game. We got to have confidence. I saw a quote the other day that I really loved. That was the only really person that can stop our team is our team. So we got to go out there and we got to do our best and play our best if we want to win.
I love that mindset. Coach Will Horn ready to get after it in just a few minutes here. Coach, thanks for joining us in the Highlight Guy. We'll be right back with Coach Nate Maslow from Nashua South right after this message. One. Welcome back to the Highlight Guy, everybody. My name is Jason Roby. I'm joined by the head coach for Nashua South, Nate Mazerow. Coach, thanks for joining us. A couple of softball questions for you here. You had a tough loss against Bedford the other night. How quickly were your guys able to watch that film and move on, turn the page, knowing you had a big game here against Guertin?
Next day of practice. They
Awesome.
they're a resilient group of kids. We had a really good practice that next day. They were disappointed, frustrated. They knew it was a missed opportunity. We lost a really good team.
Yeah.
But turn the page real quick.
What are you seeing from this group, kind of a segue into this next question, that you're liking about your team in terms of being this late in the season, some great things that maybe you didn't expect?
We're running the floor the way we want to, and it's probably been a little bit better than we'd hoped at this point in the season. We are a group that still hasn't played a lot of basketball together, which sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But because of that, still plenty of room to improve, especially on the offensive end. Defensively, at times, very good. Just need to become more consistent.
This is a rivalry game. Obviously, you played in this
I did.
many moons ago. There you go, Coach. But how aware are the kids of this rivalry? But more importantly, are they aware of how important it is from a postseason standing standpoint?
I remind them all the time that this is, in my book, the biggest game of the year. It always will be, just because of the past.
Right.
They know about standings and matchups better than I do, so I'm focused on this game. They know ramifications well beyond the win or the loss tonight. I'll be worried about what we broke down defensively. They'll think, oh, coach, the standings. So they're aware of it. They let me know.
They got a great score in McGowan. Before I let you get to the bench, what do you guys got to do to have success tonight?
We've talked a lot about our help side defense. Wasn't good against Bedford. Has to be good tonight.
There it is. Head coach Nate Mazerow. Coach, I'll let you get to it. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, sir.
Best of luck, buddy.
Thank you very much.
All right. Hey, we'll be right back with the opening tip and the starting lineups right after this. You are watching The Highlight Guy.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or
Welcome back to the campus here at Bishop Guertin. You're in the Caliga Dome Gymnasium here on the campus of BG High School, home of the Cardinals. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Steve Cody, as always, is the man on the moving pictures. This should be a good one. BG opens at 7-7. Nashua South at 9-4. Just interviewed both of the head coaches, and we're going to meet the starting lineup here for both of these teams. And it should be a pretty good crowd here tonight, as this is a inter-city rivalry between Bishop Guertin and Nashua South. Of course, we'll meet the starting lineups. Josh Caruso is number 0. He'll get the start. Link Vanderhorst, number 4. Number 22 is Daniel Karavanich. Number 24 is Josh Tripp. And rounding out the starting 5 for Coach Nate Mazerow is number 32, Francisco Rodriguez Malignon. Now we'll meet the starting 5 for the BG Cardinals. Matt Chow is number 1 on your roster. Number 2 is Luca Fabrizio. Number 11 is Connor McGowan. Number 24 is Sam Woodward. And Eli Youssef, the 6'6" sophomore, big man. round out the starting 5 for Coach Will Horn. We will take this time out for the national anthem. Be right back with the tip and what should be a good one right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. National anthem is in the books. Starting lineups all taken care of. Great crowd here as we look at the student section. They call it the Nest here at the campus of Bishop Guertin High School. The 7-7 BG Cardinals taking on the 9-4 Nashua South Panthers. This is a Bishop Guertin team that will be wearing their home white uniforms with the green numbers outlined in gold or yellow as it were. Nashua South in their purple uniforms, white numbers taking the court here. Jumping it up will be Josh Tripp for the Panthers, Eli Youssef for the Cards. Both of these teams trying to better their postseason standing, their postseason tournament seed. This one will do a lot to make that happen. Tip is won and controlled by Fabrizio of BG. He'll operate in the half court. Francisco was guarding him. Now it goes into the corner. Chow looking for help, finds it. Right baseline jumper up and good. Nice make there by Youssef. He's going to have a big game tonight if this BG team wants to find its way into the win column. Almost dragged the pivot foot, didn't. Good quick move there by Link Vanderhorst. He goes high off the glass. Tripp on the rebound and packed in the act. And the crowd goes wild. So a nice make there by Josh Tripp. And that foul is going to go against Matt Chow. That's his first, the team's first. Getting to the free throw line will be Tripp with a chance to complete the three-point play. Release rotation splash for Tripp, and the Panthers enjoy a 3-2 lead. Just McGowan, got it over to Chow. Chow's not shy, downtown. Skying for that rebound was Francisco Rodriguez, and he'll come back the other way, hand it off to Tripp. Caruso yet to touch the ball yet. McGowan is face guarding him all over the floor. We'll keep an eye on that matchup. Tripp on the right side. They'll reset the scene. Coach Nate Mazerold calls the play from the bench. No shot clock here in the state of New Hampshire, so they can take their time in the half court. Caravanic little leather souffle as Youssef banishes him from the kingdom of hardwood. And they're going to say it went off of a purple Panther, so it'll be Bishop Guertin ball. Still a 3-2 lead for the Panthers. McGowan, left-hand dribble, hesitated, went off his foot, kept control. Got it back up top to Youssef. Youssef, little pull-up jumper, tried to kiss it off the glass. Great rebound underneath, will be called a jump ball. Sam Woodward skied for that one. But possession will go to the Panthers. So Woodward got tied up there. Nashua South will start in the half court. This time Caruso brings the ball up. Finds Tripp. He'll navigate around, looking for a pick on ball. He got it. Tripp strong to the cup. Can't finish. Cleans up his own mess. Woodward battled for it and found its way into Fabrizio's hands. Back the other way comes Woodward. Woodward, baseline. McGowan downtown. No. Another rebound by Youssef. Chow, ball fake, pump fake. He'll drive. Tied up by Vanderhorst, but Chow able to muscle through it. BG is taking a 1-point lead. BG student section calling for defense. Had him initially. Francisco now, nice job on the low block, tied up, goes up strong. Good defense, cleans up his own mess, and again a block shot. That may have been Youssef. It also could have been Woodward. McGowan, little circus shot, no good. Ball gets tipped to Tripp. He'll run. Beats the defense down the floor. Nice rebound there by Caruso. So Caruso can clean up messes, so you gotta make sure you get a body on him. Downtown, side iron, and Caruso will run. He doesn't have the numbers, so he'll pull up for three. Back iron, no. Woodward gets that board and gets it over to McGowan. Connor now slowly bringing it up over the floor, as we mentioned. No shot clock in the state of New Hampshire. There are 27 states that use a shot clock. New Hampshire's not one of them. Fabrizio thought about it. Here comes the trap. They'll reverse back defensively. McGowan. Step back, long two is no good. Cisco grabbed it and gave it up, and back come the Panthers. Tripp contorting his body like an aerialist, goes in for the bucket, and he's got 5 points for the Panthers. 7-4 Nashua South. McGowan calls the play, needs help, finds it in Chow. Chow, right-hand dribble foul line. Went off of Caruso's leg. Fortunate to get it back was Fabrizio. Nice bounce pass underneath, and McGowan couldn't finish it, but gathered it back in. Got hacked in the act, so that's good hustle on the miss. And it's gonna go against Vanderhorst. That'll be his first personal. Heading to the free throw line will be McGowan trying to notch his first points. Chance to get the lead back to 1 point. Knocks down the first. We'll get a substitute in here. Shane Lemaire checks in, and Rodriguez will head to the sideline. Front iron, no, but they didn't box him out. And that may have gone off a Tripp's leg, and it did. And he knew it. They did not box out McGowan. It was 3 against 1, and he kind of wormed his way in there. You can see the look on Coach Mazerul's face. That's a lost possession. Fabrizio needs help, finds on the bounce pass, leading Chow. Chow looking for an on-ball pick. He won't get it. Youssef sets up beyond the 3. Youssef, spin move, double team was coming. McGowan in the paint. Nice job by the Panthers moving their feet and helping. Pull-up jumper, no good. Karavanich came down with the rebound, and Tripp will run the point. 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Lemaire to Karavanich. And they come back up top to Link. Vanderhorst looking for help, and they get it into their scorer's hands. Caruso high off the glass. Not enough English, but Tripp was there to clean the mess. No answer for Tripp, as he has 7 of the 9 points for Nashua South. Turnover, Karavanich, they have the numbers. 3-on-1, now 4-on-1. Pretty pass, Caruso finishes at the dish. Josh has 4. Transition defense, I'm sure Coach Horn going to talk about that, as it was a 3-on-1, it became a 4-on-1. And the other Cardinals just chose to stay down south, I guess, no pun intended. This Nashua South team has the ability to run you out of the gym. You've got to get on your horses and get back. Youssef up strong, too strong, follow up there by McGowan, no. Woodward battled, Tripp had the position. And numbers again for Nashua South. And a timeout called as Lemaire finishes off the dish from Tripp. It is a 13-5 Nashua South advantage. And this is a case where I see, you know, Coach Horn talked about the energy and the fire that this Cardinal team plays with, but they got beat up and down the floor in the last 2 possessions. If you're not going to get that rebound, you got to get back transitionally on defense. I'm sure that's what Coach Horn was talking about there. 2:17 to go in the first quarter here. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you here on the highlight guy. Steve Cody, as always, is the man on the moving pictures. Up to 720 subscribers today. Austin Tuchecki joined the club. Welcome, Austin. Cardinals in the half court. Right baseline. Woodward. Back up top to the recently checked in Alex Dolan. Dolan gave it up to McGowan, and he'll reset. Sam, crossover dribble, back to McGowan. Behind the back, lost the handle. Tripp harassing him. Dolan crossover on Link. And a nice quick move there as quick on quick. Alex Dolan beat Link Vanderhorst off the dribble. Caruso, air ball, or was it touched? Oh, and a belly flop there is hitting the deck hard. Was a recently checked in Dolan. That was didn't know he was going for the ball and he didn't have his hands there maybe to brace himself, but he's up and that's a good sign. Caruso to do the honors, finds Tripp. Double team came and he found his teammate, couldn't finish. It was a nice pass to Lemaire. Into the corner it goes. Youssef all alone, no. Vanderhorst skies for that one, they'll run, and this time BG gets back. Link, kick out. Karavanich on the shot fake. Nice bounce pass back to Link. Downtown, Lemaire, Yahtzee! And Shane has 5. 16-7, excuse me. 9-point advantage. McGowan from downtown, front iron. Karavanich will give it up to Josh Caruso. McGowan marking him up. They'll switch it with Fabrizio. And now back. Tripp operating just in front of us on the left side. Tripp gets a pick on ball, crossover, and again, thought he was gonna pull that one up. No, had a great look at the cup there. Rebound pulled down by Dolan. Bodies hit the floor. We get a jump ball called. And possession, the lead will stay. Substitutes now for both teams. 2 apiece. Back comes Prescott, the recently checked in Sam Prescott. He gave it up. Youssef goes up strong, found himself far underneath the cup. He gets hacked in the act, and Eli gonna find his way back to the free throw line. That foul is gonna go against, I'm not sure yet, I think they said Eli misses the first. He'll get a second. One out of 2 for the 6'6" sophomore forward. And now BG applying full court pressure. Here comes the trap. They get it across the way. They've got the numbers all alone down the other side. Goes up strong. They're gonna call a blocking foul. And Leo DePaulo, who just checked in, kind of forearm shivered. But the official maybe didn't have a good view of that. And of course, on the other side of it, there was a little bit of movement. So DePaulo will head to the free throw line. Leo knocks down the first, he'll get a second. So both of these coaches not afraid to go to their bench. And another substitute for BG, Josh Corriveau will check in. 2 for 2 for Leo, the 6'3" senior center. Provides a little bit of size down there. 3 seconds, 2. Gotta let it fly. Good if it goes. Oh, high off the glass. DePaulo almost kissed it in. And we will head to the end of the first quarter. It is Nashua South 18 and Bishop Guertin 8. Want to remind you all to stay up to date with all of the Highlight Guys' upcoming live streams. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today and never miss out on the games you want to see. Just go to YouTube, search the Highlight Guy, and hit subscribe. Thank you in advance. And by the way, if you like what you're seeing and hearing with our live stream, and you think you'd like to advertise with the Highlight Guy, or you just want more information, go ahead and reach out to Steve at thehighlightguy.com. That's Steve, S-T-E-V-E, at thehighlightguy.com. So a couple of fast transition baskets by Nashua South. And Josh Tripp early on providing the offensive punch for Nashua South. The Bishop Guertin team that has missed some quality shots, and Nashua South has been doing a great job on the glass to limit those second and third chance opportunity for the Cardinals. So clearly rebounding was an area of emphasis for Coach Mazarol, not giving those Cardinals too many opportunities. Lemaire to do the honors. He'll give it to the recently checked in Colvin Levesque. Levesque now, bounce pass down the low block. They like the size match up there. DePaulo couldn't get it to go. And it was a good battle as Josh Corvo kind of muscled him up. So that's going to be a great matchup to watch as well. Fabrizio, left hand pull up on the baseline, comes up short. And again, the Panthers will run. This time, BG gets back transitionally. Near steal, and now it is 2-on-1. They give it up. Nice pass up front. And all alone was McGowan. That was a great heads-up pass from Sam Prescott to McGowan. McGowan forcing the issue here against Caruso. DePaulo looking for help. Finds it back to Caruso. Right-hand dribble turnover. McGowan reached in, but right back. And that's a dagger. You get a turnover, you give it back. Caruso makes them pay with a Yahtzee. 7 points for Josh. 21-10. Nashua South. Dribble drive. Up and off the glass, and a nice make there. May have been Shane Lemaire up top to DePaulo. DePaulo needs help, finds it to Caruso. He's not shy, went over the top, missed everything, or missed the shot. It was a long rebound. Coming back the other way was Fabrizio. That hit the rim, but bounced about a mile away. Long shot, long rebound. Up strong and in, and a blocking call called late as Josh Corvo goes in, and he'll get a three-point opportunity. Two more Nashua South Purple Panthers will check in. That foul will be against number 13, I believe, for the Panthers. That is Colvin Levesque, excuse me. Around it goes and in. Three-point play completed by Corvo. Tripp feeds the low post. Karavanich, double team was coming. Karavanich fell away, but he was hacked in the act. Tripp makes the first. He'll get a second. Or rather, Karavanich, excuse me. 2 out of 2 for Daniel, the 6'6" sophomore forward. Back the other way comes Connor McGowan. McGowan now taking his time. Looking for help, pick on ball, he'll cross over the other way. Pull-up jumper off the glass a little too hard, and Tripp comes away with it. Tim Stavely trails him on the right. Tripp comes to his left. They get it to Caruso. Again, McGowan playing tough defense. Bounce pass to Daniel. Karavanich looking for help. He'll wheel and deal. Spin move, nearly lost it. Fortunate to keep it for Nashua South. The Panthers now operating in the half court. And they're going to get an offensive foul call against Karavanich as good positioning by Sam Prescott. So one team foul each here in the second quarter. The Bishop Guertin ball. Back the other way comes McGowan. Taking his time. We get over the timeline. Straight up man-to-man defense employed by the Panthers. A little too hard on that entry pass. Caruso working against Fabrizio. He lost the handle, but good opportunistic hands by Tripp. Vanderhorst hangs in the air. Couldn't get it to go, but Tripp gets the rebound and another opportunity. Karavanich downtown, no. Tripp again with the rebound. Nice pass. Again downtown, no. And this time Bishop Guertin able to clear the glass with Chow. Chow will run left to right on the dial. 4:15 to go here in the first half. Chow, little delay, contorts the body midair and knocks one in. And Matt has 4. Caruso over to Tripp. Lead is 6 for the Panthers. Nice bounce pass, low block, back up top. Lemaire thought about it, spin move, and a turnover. McGowan, good body control on that one. And I gotta believe we're probably gonna see a timeout by Coach Mazerol, and that is in fact what happens. It's a 30-second timeout for Coach Maz and the Panthers as this Bishop Guertin team has battled back. They are down by just 4 points. Bouvier-Prebert provides comprehensive college recruiting consulting services for student athletes and their families. If you're looking for guidance in the process for playing college lacrosse, field hockey, soccer, and volleyball, Bouvier-Prebert can provide a personalized plan for success. Contact them at bouvierprepare@gmail.com or call 603-465-1102. Timeout is in the books. One of those situations where 30-second timeout turned into maybe a 45-second timeout. 3:40 to go before the half. 4-point Nashua South advantage. They'll pass it to Vanderhorst in the backcourt, and he will set the scene. Link dribbling, penetrating, high off the glass and in. And that was just singular effort by Link going all the way. Speaking of going all the way, McGowan missed a tough one. Caught that one in stride and kept going. And again, getting beat off the dribble. The transition defense wasn't, I'm sure, what they wanted it to be as Karavanich went the distance. And he has 4. Chow went into the land of the Giants to battle for that one. Woodward came away with it, and he has his first bucket. 6-point Nashua South advantage. Vanderhorst operating the point, marked up closely by Chow. Skipped across the way to Tripp. They stay off of him. They're wary of that dribble drive penetrate. And Caruso gets the feed and a little mini pull-up jumper in the paint. 8-point lead for Nashua South. McGowan got it over to Youssef. Little 2-player game. McGowan from way downtown. No. Woodward skies for that one. And he gets his second bucket of the night. Woodward just a 6-footer, but he's got springs built into his sneakers as he skied over everyone for that board. Vanderhorst up top now, Caruso. Caruso will reset, looking for help. Coach Mazerel changes the play. Nice pass underneath to Link. Trip to Link. And Vanderhorst has 4. Fabrizio now. Nice pass to Woodward again. They keep losing him. And Sam has 6. Tripp operating the point. Woodward marks him up. Dribble drive, kick. Man-to-man defense being employed by the Cardinals. Vanderhorst forces one. And that rainmaker brought in by McGowan. Turnaround jumper in the paint, no good. Woodward again with the rebound. And jump ball is called. Woodward and Tripp battling for it. There's a pair of cards. We'll check back in with 1:17 to go before the half. Thank you all for watching us here tonight on the Highlight Guide. Over the top, Cards will set the scene. Right hand dribble kick out. Dribble drive. Nice ball fake up and in. 2-point make there. Vanderhorst needs help, finds it in Karavanich. His rainmaker is true. And a little drizzle here in the home of the Cardinals as Karavanich knocks down a triple for his own Yahtzee. Downtown Fabrizio, no, but a nice follow, put back up and in. That was Isaac Baines, by the way. Oh, was hitting the deck hard there was Baines. That foul's going to go against Tripp. Oh, they're going to call the foul on, on 24 for BG. Sam Woodward, my mistake, wrong 24. But yeah, that bucket was Isaac Baines, number 45. Underneath, they tried to feed Karavanich, and they stepped in at the buzzer. They'll take a shot wide of the mark. And we're going to head to the halftime. It is the Nashua South Panthers 34 and the Bishop Guertin Cardinals 29. They battled back. They were down double digits at one point. They found themselves down at 5. You're watching live on the Highlight Guide. We got to pay some bills. We'll be right back with some numbers, some stats, and the second half action right after these messages.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guide can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguide.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguide.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Welcome back to the campus here at Bishop Guertin High School. You are watching the highlight guy, Jason Roby, calling all the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. It is a Nashua South lead of 34-29 over the home team, the BG Cardinals. It was a great first half that saw good back and forth action, pretty balanced scoring by both teams as Nashua South have 6 kids in the scoring column. And Bishop Guertin with 7 kids in the scoring column. Both teams going to their bench often. A huge game here as the Cardinals trying to get to 8-7. Meanwhile, Nashua South trying to notch their 10th win of the season and solidify their position as an upper echelon team here in Division I. Tripp will take the ball out on the far side, find Vanderhorst. He'll be marked up by Chow. Over the beak of the Cardinal comes Link. Now he'll set up at top of the three-point line. Low block, nice pass. Skying for that one was Tripp. No good. Back the other way comes Bishop Guertin. Chow penetrates, finds Woodward on the glass. He was coming through the paint. Nice job by BG. Sam has 8. Bishop Guertin now operating defensively in a man-to-man set. That ball went off of a Purple Panther. Caruso kind of gave a look of frustration over to Tripp as they both fumbled for the ball. And it'll be the Cardinals that take possession, a chance to tie the game here. Chow loses the dribble, finds Youssef. Elbow. Leather souffle by number 22, Daniel Karavanik. So good defensive play there by Daniel. They'll try to feed him on the low post. They do. Help comes over. Kick out. Link downtown. Around it goes and down. And they made him pay. They doubled down on that low block, and Link left all alone. Not necessarily known for his three-point prowess, so BG took their chance and lost. Nice pass inside, pull-up jumper high off the glass, no. Several players go for it. McGowan came away, he kind of shot a line drive back at the cup. Tripp pulls down the board and he'll dribble. Now they'll set up on the far side, Link. Coach Mazerol directing traffic from the spot on the bench. Tripp caught it, thought about shooting it. He goes up strong, hangs, bothered, goes up again, and they're gonna say it's a foul as Josh Caruso got hacked in the act. That one's gonna go against Sam Woodward. That's his second on by my count to go with his 8 points. Caruso a chance to get points 10 and 11 here on this trip. Shooter's touch, knocks it around and in. He'll get a second. Two out of 2 for Josh, and he has 11. Good offensive possession and a nice make there. You could see that play developing, and Fabrizio settled behind the three-point stripe off of some interference and knocks down a Yahtzee. Cardinals will battle, they're not going away. Karavanich catch up, too hard off the glass. Chow took that rebound. Very athletic Bishop Guertin team. McGowan goes under with a little underhanded layup attempt. It was blocked by Karavanik, but that's going to be a foul on Daniel. And heading to the free throw line will be McGowan. And Connor has just 3 points, chance to get points 4 and 5 here.
He's also drawn the unenviable task of covering Josh Caruso, who, by the way, to this point, has just 9 points. 9 points, that was a Steve Cody career, wasn't it, Steve? Or is it 9 fouls? Okay. 9 turnovers? I don't know. Maybe that was me. McGowan goes 2 out of 2. It's a 3-point South lead. Caruso, baseline. Kobe fadeaway, no, was everything but down. Youssef took the long rebound, finds McGowan. He'll try that underhanded scoop shot again, and this time he puts it down. And now McGowan has 9 points. He's starting to heat up here. 4:35 to go. Nice backdoor cut. Caruso goes up strong, contorts and puts it home. McGowan able to keep the handle. It went off of his legs. Little jump stop. Leather souffle. Back the other way comes Caruso. He's up strong and in. Again, the Cardinals get caught. Getting beat down the floor. Youssef dribbles and Link Vanderhorst steals it. He's all alone. He goes in uncontested and lays it up and in. So a couple of turnovers have given the Panthers a little bit of breathing room. A 7-point advantage for Nashua South. Chow. Youssef. Oh, and Chow was wide open on the low block if he had found him, but he kept cycling through. Youssef, right-hand dribble, takes it into that double team. Youssef gets fouled. I think it's going to be against Karavanik, but if it is, that'll be his third. No, they're going to say it was against Vanderhorst. So that's Link's second. Heading to the free throw line will be Eli Youssef. Eli has 3 points. 3 points. Chance to get 4. He just did. Coach will head to the bench here for Bishop Guertin. Going for point number 5 here is Youssef, and he gets it. Good shooter's touch there by Eli. And the lead is 5. So back and forth we go. It was a 5-point lead to start the quarter, and it's still a 5-point lead with about 3 minutes to go in the third. Caruso skies on another fadeaway, goes up over the defenders, knocks it down. He's got 8 here in the third quarter. Downtown, Yahtzee! That one was shot from the nest. Josh Corvo knocks down a triple. And he has 6. Vanderhorst, nice pass on the backdoor cut. Able to find Caruso. McGowan, downtown. No good. Caruso gets that rebound. And a ball gets stolen by McGowan. McGowan gets leather souffled. And Caruso comes back the other way. Thinks about the three-pointer pull-up. No. Gets it to Francisco Rodriguez. Francisco needs help. And they will reset the plate. Tripp looking for help. Finds it in Link. Link tried forcing the pass there to Rodriguez. 2 Cardinals, 1 Panther will come into the game. 1:55 to go in the third quarter. 49-43. Nashua South on top. BG trying to potentially make it a 1-possession game after this. Right hand dribble from the elbow. They'll reset. Kick out. Chow's not shy. Bricks that one, and it's taken by Tripp. Chow's bothering him. And Tripp gets it over to Link, who's unguarded till past half court. The ever dangerous Caruso. Runner in and out. And they're going to say it went off of the Panthers, so it'll be Cardinal ball. Dolan down the right side, marked up by Caruso. Prescott gave it up downtown. Hard off the glass, off the mark, and back the other way comes Caruso and the Panthers. And he's not shy, and that one's the got one from the highlight guy seat. Downtown Chow, no. Caruso skies for that one. Panthers. Lynx not shy. Front iron, no. Rebound taken there by the Cards. Nice pass. Chow goes up strong. Couldn't get it to go. He tips it. And that one's going to get stuck. Steve Cody volunteering to run down there, jump up and grab it. He's here. I don't know if he can get that kind of air. Steve was telling me he was watching the Drake versus Kendrick Lamar special. That one missed. 0 for 2. The fans having a good time at the Lynx expense here. They give it to Caruso, who might be the best shooter in the entire city. All right. I say give it to Tom King. I bet he could get it. So now it's a personal thing. Referee hits it on his first try, misses on his second. Link's not going to come join the huddle. It's personal now. He's like, I got to, Coach, you guys talk about what you're going to do. I got to get this ball off the top of the backboard. John Collins could probably hit it with a baseball, no question about it. There we go. Hey, and the crowd goes wild. Never thought you'd see a missed shot cheered so well. Nice job, the official. Not sure if they're getting none. And no one gave him a high five. They all walked away from him. The only guy that could get the ball off the backboard, everybody walks away from him. It's like, yeah, you wear the stripes, you have no friends, I guess. But a nice job by that official there to get that ball down. Caruso to Tripp. 10 seconds to go. The runner. Good English. They're going to call an offensive foul on Josh Caruso. He obviously maybe was using that forearm to kind of create some separation. Coach Mazerow might not agree with that, as he had a little back and forth and said okay, but it wasn't an okay like I agree with you. It was an okay like, yeah, okay. 52-43, Nashua South on top. They'll apply some full court pressure, and dribbling right by it is McGowan. Vanderhorst tipped it away at the buzzer. Good if it goes. That one almost ended up in the parking lot. Nashua South 52 and Bishop Guertin 43. We'll take a look at this Nashua South huddle as they'll come up with their fourth quarter plan. The Panthers trying to go to 10-4 on the season. They lost to Bedford last week by 10 in a tough one, 78-68. They'll next host Dover on Friday for a 6:30 start. Meanwhile, Bishop Guertin, we talked about that tough loss at Goffstown, 61-58. They lost by 3 in a tough place to play. And they're going to host Keene. I believe it's on the 18th, so they have a little bit of rest, if I read that correctly. They won't have another game for potentially a week here. But the Keene Blackbirds coming into town, and that'll be a tough one, as Keene is one of the top teams in the state. And of course, just to show you how crazy a year it's been, Nashua North went to Keene and beat them last week. So it's a crazy up and down year. Nashua North, who we've covered a few times here this season, believe it or not, can still get into that playoffs. We figure the magic number is 7. BG sits at that magic number right now, and South is +2. McGowan. Fabrizio needs help, finds it in Chow. Chow, Youssef, top of the key. Good ball movement. This is Woodward, nice pass. And Fabrizio finishes. It looked like he may have had his shirt being tugged on there a little bit. But nice ball movement by the Cardinals, and they finish strong. Nashua South, this is LeVake. Back up top to the Lemaire. Shane found McGowan. 2-shot fakes 3, goes up. And he gets fouled, and you can see Josh upset with himself as he felt like he should have finished with an and 1, but as it is, he'll go to the free throw line and have an opportunity to earn those 2 points. Looks like that foul is going to go against Woodward. That's his 3rd personal. The balcony Muppets are alive and well here. Caruso hits the first, he'll get a second. He had a monstrous 3rd quarter with 13 points. He's got 22, 23 points, 24. So you got to weather the Caruso storm here if you're BG, and you're still in this one, but as Chow keeps things more manageable, he's got 6. It's just a 7-point lead. Tripp running the point, guarded by Woodward. Vanek needs help, finds it, Shane. Elbow, hands it off. Dribble drive, kick. Tripp downtown, no. Battled for, and a good battle. Good box out by Chow. It found its way to Youssef. And Fabrizio comes back the other way. Little spin move, pull-up jumper in the paint is true. Luca Fabrizio. He's got 7. Tripp on the left-hand dribble. Panthers will reset. Caruso fadeaway in. Wow. What a make by Josh Caruso. He's got 4 here in the 4th quarter. Youssef on the reverse layup. Pretty move there. He did that against Karavanek, who now has the ball, nearly lost it. Back over to Tripp. Little give and go play there. Nice job, Tripp to Karavanek. McGowan for 3, no. And South will run. Here comes the double team. Oh my goodness. And the Bishop Guertin fan section, I looked right at them after that shot. No good. Some people thought it was taken from behind the backboard, but that was quite a shot by Caruso. Karavanek downtown, Yahtzee. Timeout called by the Cardinals as the Nashua South Panthers have gotten some breathing room. They're up by 12 with 4:49 to play, 63-51. You'll watch that play back on the highlight guy, and you'll see Caruso kind of falling out of bounds and throwing it over the top of the backboard and in. And I immediately looked over to the student section of Bishop Guertin, and they were just, what do you do on something like that? It's like a Larry Bird type of shot. If you don't know who Larry Bird is, folks, you gotta go on YouTube. Bird made some shots like that in his day. Steve Cody maybe as well. Nerf hoop, but still. In is in. 63-51 as he shows the shooting form here. A nice crowd here on a Tuesday night as the Cardinal fans have shown up in full force. Nashua South well represented to our right. Can't really see them. They sit them across in diagonal. But both fan sections well behaved here this evening. Chow thought about it. Spin move goes up, and Vanderhorst swats it. But following it up there is Woodward, and he's in the right place at the right time more often than not. Looking against Tripp. And they don't even set screens for Josh. They just let him run around and try to get open here. Talk about cardiovascular endurance. His must be off the charts. Probably be a heck of a cross-country runner. Or a track athlete, just saying. Shane got it over to Link. Pick on ball. 3:52 to go. The lead is 10. Panthers showing great patience here in the half court. Ball gets tipped away by Chow. McGowan fights for it. They fall into the bench. They're going to give it to Nashua South. Coach Horn wanted a push. So Caruso to do the honors, finds Tripp. Gotta like the way both teams just get into the next play rather than complain about the last call. Nice job. That's a sign of two well-coached teams. Josh Tripp. Right-hand dribble finds Link. Link pulls it back, 3:19. Timeout called, Coach Mazerol. And back to that point I wanted to make about, both teams being well coached. When things, sometimes go downhill, you don't see none of these kids of what we call the palms up position. The palms up position is you're looking for something, and these kids just kind of move on to the next play, and that's as a result of the way you're coached and practiced, and the what the coaching staff instills in them. So we'll hit the 3:19 mark. It'll be Nashua South ball. Caruso to do the honors. McGowan will guard the inbound pass. They'll go over the top to Tripp. Tripp runs by Woodward, kick out Karavanik. And they'll set up the offense with Link. Link had his pocket picked again, and that's the second time Chow has kind of reached in there and taken it away. Oh, and that one went off the fingertips of Woodward. He knew it. And he'll give Chow a 5 because he knows that was a great pass down on the low block. Almost a no-look variety, and he was mad at himself. Full court pressure. So making sure the clock was all set, I believe, and Nashua South will try to beat the press they do. Into the corner, Lemaire downtown, Yahtzee. 12-point advantage for Nashua South. McGowan goes back up with that little scoop shot. They cannot, however, keep exchanging baskets with Nashua South. They need a stop here. 11 points and possession will go to BG. So that's the stop that you needed right there if you're the Cardinals. The lead is 10, 2:29 to go in this one as Corvo checks in. Woodward will come to the bench. He'll roll the ball up. Clock won't start till it's touched, and now it is. Into the corner, back to McGowan. He thought about it. Careful not to push off. Crossover, step back, no. Good positioning by Link. He'll run. He doesn't have the numbers. And now he does. Block shot. And now the Cardinals will run. Give it back to Youssef. Feed the big man, hauled down. And Youssef is going to head to the line for a pair. That one's going to go against Caruso. And that is Josh's second foul to go with his 28 points. We're going to time out here. And Youssef's going to head to the line for a pair of important free throws. That'll give us a chance to talk about real estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Deb Cody from the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts and can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group is the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire. Contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email Deb at thedowgroup.com. Hey, are you looking to play sports in college? If yes, then let the Highlight Guy help you get noticed and recruited. We create highlight videos, we film sporting events, and we live stream, all with the goal of helping athletes get noticed by college coaches. With the Highlight Guy, you are the star, so let us help you. Go to thehighlightguy.com or email Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started. That's Steve, S-T-E-V-E, at thehighlightguy.com. Where are we going to be, Steve? We're going to be in Bow this? No, we're going to be in Pinkerton for Friday night to watch Concord Christian and Pinkerton do battle. Concord Christian took Londonderry down to the wire. They were winning a lot of that game and maybe just ran out of gas a little bit the other night in Concord. Should be a great battle between Concord Christian and Pinkerton Academy. We'll have that action for you on the Highlight Guy. Then next week we're going to travel to Bow. We're going to watch the Bow Falcons. And who are they playing, Steve? They're playing the Pelham Pythons, the Falcons and the Pythons, to do battle. Both of those teams in upper echelon of Division II. Release, rotation, splash. And 2 out of 2 goes Youssef. Those are big free throws. Karavanik. What a reverse by Daniel. Up and no good. Chow goes in, battles for it. Up strong, needs help, kicks it out. Finds Fabrizio downtown. McGowan, no. McGowan had a good look at it. He front ironed it. 1:39 to go. Panthers lead is back to 10. That ball stolen. Woodward. Reversal, no good. Youssef got the board. Goes up strong, can't get it to go. Miss Bunny cleans up the mess. Ball bounces around. Vanderhorst will run. What a pass to Lemaire, up and in. And that could be the one. 12-point lead now for the Panthers. Youssef, left-hand dribble spin move in the paint. Up strong and in. And Youssef a chance to score without the clock running. Eli will not be denied. So Youssef has 11 points, trying to get number 12 here. Release, rotation, splash, and here comes the full court pressure. Looks like a 1-2-1-1 or diamond type press. They got to press the issue to get over. They do easily. They just reverse it. Good patience by Nashua South. Now you have to start thinking about fouling. They do. Timeout South. And here's the thing about the game being so cleanly played and not a lot of fouls being called. The Cardinals only have one team foul the entire quarter. So in essence, you're trying to get the ball back and you have to foul. You need to commit 4 more fouls before you send Nashua South to the line. So you can afford to be aggressive on these inbound passes, try to get a steal and make something happen. We'll look in on the Bishop Guertin Cardinal huddle here as Coach Will Horn running through the plans. Something tells me get the ball was maybe part of the instruction. Meanwhile, Coach Mazarol probably saying, don't let them get the ball. So good coaching strategy here by the highlight guy. All right. It is a simple game. Put the ball in the basket. Don't let them get the ball in the basket. All right. Well, it's good that we don't take ourselves too seriously here, but we do have a lot of fun. Caruso to do the honors from out of bounds. Easily gets it into Karavanik. Back to Caruso. Here comes the trap. A two-person, almost a three-person, and they commit the turnover. Youssef, ooh, little forearm shiver, fadeaway air ball. Nice job by Karavanik. He went all P.T. Barnum, contorting his body like in the circus. Now they foul, and here's what happened. Possession was at about 40 some odd seconds, no foul, and now with 26 seconds to go, it's a good play because now you have to, South has to get the ball inbounds. And they do, they don't guard trip on the inbound. Karavanik, Caruso, nice pass underneath to Lemaire, took a little one, hesitate, two, and up. And that's probably going to do it as 7 seconds downtown, no. And that's going to be the ball game, folks. It's going to end up being a 71-60 Nashua South victory. The Panthers will move to 10-4 on the year. BG will fall to 7-8. The Cardinals will host Keene on the 18th, and the Purple Panthers will host Dover on the 14th. So one team kind of solidifying their spot, the other one hovering around the 500 area, the 500 mark. It's a good game back and forth. We'll do some post-game numbers for you here on the highlight guy, as both of these teams show respect for one another. As you heard Coach Horn say in the pregame, these kids know each other. They play with each other, you know, at the AAU ball and so forth, and all around the city. And it means something, but they have a mutual respect for one another, which is nice to see. Let's take a look at the scoring columns. We'll start with the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. It was Matt Chow with 6 points. It was Luca Fabrizio with 7. Alex Dolan with 2. Connor McGowan had 11 points. It was Sam Woodward with, I believe, 12 points. Josh Corvo with 6. I think it was, may have been Baines with 2, I believe, and there was, we did not have a number 33 on our roster, so I apologize. Maybe we could find out who number 33 was. He had 4 points, I believe. We'll try to get that for you. On the other side of things for Nashua South, Leo DiPaolo had 2 points. Josh Tripp had 7 points. It was Daniel Karavanik with 14. Link Vanderhorst with 9. Shane Lemaire had a big night. 7 points in the fourth quarter, 12 points all together. And then, of course, Josh Caruso started heating up in the third quarter. He finished round out the scoring. Well, I want to thank you all for watching us here on the Highlight Guy. It was a great game here in the city of Nashua. You had 2 to 7 and 8. They'll be back in action. Both be in action later this week and early next week. The Highlight Guy will be in action on Friday night. We'll head to Derry, where Pinkerton Academy will host Concord Christian. Concord Christian trying to become the first team maybe in the history of athletics in the state of New Hampshire to win a conference title or a division, state championship, Division 4, then Division 3, then Division 2. Now they're Division 1, and they're an upper echelon team. We should get a good game on Friday night between the Concord Christian Kingsmen and the Pinkerton Academy Astros. From my partner, Steve Cody. I want to thank you all for watching. My name is Jason Roby, reminding you all that it is not the critic who counts, but you can always count on the critic. Take care, have a good night, and we'll see you Friday from Derry.